Previously on Southend United Road to Glory career mode. Despite beating Morecambe in a 1-0 simple and very straightforward match, we ended up losing 2 games in a row in League 2. However, we did get form back after a 90th minute equaliser put us in extra time and we beat Huddersfield in the Capital One Cup round. That's what happened last time, and let the glory continue. Hey guys, how's it going? The Masterbucks here, and welcome to episode 6 of my Southend United Road to Glory career mode. Now today we're going to be starting off against Brewers. I don't even know who the hell. Okay, I don't know, but still moving on. We are going to be playing a game and then in the wet. I do not like playing in the rain, but currently at the moment I am going to try to add where we are on the table all the time at the end of, or at the beginning or at the end of every episode. But you can see it here. We are currently 8th because we did lose our last 2 League 2 games in a row, which is quite unfortunate. One of those games was just full of shit. The other one probably was a little bit my fault. But still, moving on. We do have a game against, I still don't know who they are, Burton Albion, I believe. I don't know. I'm just taking a guess from BA. But immediately getting on with it. Strack is being fouled. He's being pushed around to the ground, runs over the line, and it should be an advantage to me, but apparently not. It's going to run over the line. You would have think that FIFA 13 run advantages long enough that surely that would have been one, but still. FIFA 13 is not known for their referees having consistency, but still. Hall to Uruguay, or should I say Uruguay to Hall, to Eastwood, who had a shot. It was a bit of a half-assed attempt, but unfortunately not this time. But we were still doing literally pretty much all of the attacking in this game. A massive through ball into Kumachero, crossing it back into Ali, and the volley, unfortunately, would have been a very nice goal, but the unfortunately volley was not really that powerful. No marking on Zola there, so we got quite lucky to get away with that. But yeah, unfortunately we ended up going in halftime with a lot of chances. Burton Albion really with that only the one. Mosny with a great tackle there and a very, very good through ball in here to Hall, and he is out, but he takes a horrendous touch, and the man who tackles him takes a bad touch into Kumachero, crosses it in low, and a nice volley from Hall. And in the 61st minute, after doing so much attacking, we have to resort to getting sweaty in a way, but then again, it was a fantastic through ball to Mosny, so you can't be too super critical about me. But we make a save, but it's come off of the keeper, and it's fallen right to Key, and oh man, I mean, really? Like that's and to make things worse, the ball came off of the keeper there as well. But I mean, not the keeper, the referee. But we are out. Hall's out in the 88th minute. Can we get a winner? We try to sweat it up yet again, but unfortunately nothing that time. The whacked ball out of there is going to fall to Kumachero on the wing, passing it right into Uruguay, bridging forward, getting an acceleration of pace, takes a touch inside, and it's tackled, but it still falls to Ali, who is injured, to Spicer. We are now in the 90th minute. This would be the last attack of the game, to Uruguay, to Kumachero, who's there, and all by himself. No one's marking him, but the pass is no good. It was very, very weak pass, and we end up going, yeah, we've another draw. Only the 1 point from that, and after conceding another extremely frustrating goal where, you know, they take a half-assed attempt, the keeper doesn't actually grab the ball. He just parries it away and parries it straight to a bloody defender, but what can you do there? And, of course, as I mentioned before, Ali was injured during that game towards the end of it, and he's going to be out for 2 weeks now. So that's 2 very important players. Ballon and Ali are now out, and I've had to replace him with, I believe, Spicer. And who's the other one? I believe S1E6 Malonga now gets a full-time gig as well. So we'll see how they go there. But we do now have a game against Accrington Stanley. So hopefully we'll be able to, you know, hopefully we'll be able to get some form back, because a very nice through ball into Eastwood. He doesn't have a lot of pace, but he's got a very nice pass on him. And S1E6 Malonga, he pretty much toe pokes it, or kind of cheekily, I don't know. But he's put it in the net either way. I mean, it was not that fantastic a finish, but how you get him I do not care. But still, Eastwood on the ball yet again into Kumachero, tight along the line, but Kumachero able to keep it in. And yeah, this is in the 14th minute. Eastwood taking a touch, fake shotting around Miller, has a crack, but unfortunately takes a deflection off of one of their players. We rock it in for a corner. Martin whips it in, and Cresswell gets a very nice header goal. And he's just such a specialist for me. He's got almost every single, if not every single one of the corner goals that I've gotten. Cresswell, he's just there. You just whip it in. It doesn't really matter where you go. Cresswell's going to find his way there. And we get a second. Eastwood now in the box. Good opportunity here. Fake shotting back. A big through cross in. But unfortunately, I believe it was, I don't know who that was to, Straker or Hall or maybe someone like that. But again, he was being pushed offside. So surely that's got to be a foul in that, ref. But moving on. We do go into halftime against Accrington Stanley at 2-0, so that's a pretty good result. Or that's doing pretty well to begin with anyway. S1E6 Malonga with a bit of a mere touch, going straight into the direction of one of his markers, but still passing around into S1E6 Malonga now in the box, having a fake shot back, creating space, having a shot, and that's going straight into the goal in the 58th minute. I believe he got bumped off the ball as he was having a crack there, but could not stop him from getting it on target, as you can see there. Striker passing into Sombalonga, maybe a fourth on the cards again. Just a big cross in, which apparently goes absolutely nothing. It was fucking horrendous. I mean, we'll be honest, but still. Kumachiro tries to get a pass, but gets tackled from behind. Hall now to a Sombalonga. Maybe they'll combine a Sombalonga with a crack, but it's going to run over the line. And I believe that is no. Yeah, it's going to be a corner. I don't know why I thought it was time, but Martin whipping in a big cross into Sombalonga, and the header was very close, just a little too high and a little too wide of the post. But yeah, a Sombalonga with a cheeky little flick over his man there. Pretty overindulgent there maybe, but still. Eastwood on the ball. He got tackled, but somehow got a pass in a Hall. Not a great touch, not really pushing it forward. And he ends up being tackled. Accrington Stanley, nothing they'll do about that. They're going to lay it off here to Wichello or whatever his name is, and that is that's pathetic. But still, yeah, I can do better. But still, moving on. It is a 3-0 victory to Accrington Stanley. So now maybe we're starting to get our form back. A Sombalonga, the man of the match, 9.6. No one really getting close to him apart from Cresswell, who, let's not forget, scored a ripping header in this game. And yeah, so we ended up getting a result against Accrington Stanley. Not hard, but a result is still good. And Ballon is now back from injury. So Spicer is coming off. We're going to put Ballon in full-time in a centre midfielder position, despite him being a centre defensive midfielder. There's my man Cresswell again. And having a look at the table, after a draw and a win, we have now bumped ourselves up to 5th. Now, I want to be sitting sort of around January-ish in the top 3, if possible the leader, because of course I want to win. And just immediately on the ball, that hit the post. Immediately we would have got a goal. And if you want, take it back, but I can guarantee you Hall did not even touch the ball, so I didn't send him forward. That's just the AI being fucking brilliant. Very good attacking AI, but I know this game can be a bit retarded occasionally, but still. A Sombalonga still somehow has the ball at his feet and managed to get a shot off. I don't know who was putting the pressure on there, but he was just fucking awful. But still, a Sombalonga was able to get a goal there. So not too bad in the 13th minute. And in the 23rd minute, we're putting them under pressure. A lot of forward pressure here. We pass it back into Hall. Hall's 1-on-1, and he somehow misses the goal from there. I don't know if that's my fault. I don't know if Morgan sort of just kind of, I don't know, gave him a bit of a push and it's kind of gone off the head a little wrong. But a big cross in, and Bentley I've decided to give a couple of games to as well, with a big throw into a Sombalonga to Martin, and a very nice through ball into Eastwood. This is good passing play, fantastic, very nice passing play, and another through ball into Hall. Not that great an idea, but he still does have it. He passes it around, and apparently, tugging the shirt, you can't do that. That's going to be a penalty. So, yeah, I didn't know that, but still, you have a look on the replay. Morgan's a big man. He's just putting his arm on his shoulder, and apparently that's a penalty. But still, I will take it, and I will take that fantastically with Eastwood in the 45th minute getting a second goal for the game. So this is really good. We're getting the results on the board, going in a half-time at least with a 2-0 result, with a 2-0 scoreline in our favour is always good. Eastwood's now broken through the line of defence. Will he get sweaty? I think he might have tried to, but unfortunately he got tackled. And apparently, you know how I was talking about consistency? We'll have a look at that. Apparently, that's not a free kick to me, or apparently that's just a free kick. But a Sombalonga passes it through to Martin, and now he gets sweaty, and that ball slowed down quite quickly, rolling along the turf, but just managed to find its way into the net. It probably hit the back netting at about maybe, I don't know, 1 kilometre an hour or half a kilometre an hour, but still a crate, another through ball in a Hall. We're 3 goals up, and you could nearly make that 4-1-on-1, but Hall still going after the ball after a great effort, goes into Martin, does a bit of a U-turn, has a crack, and I thought they might have gone in, but just going wide, unfortunately, in that time. What am I trying to say? Rotherham ended up making a substitution. I thought maybe I could make one as well, but I was just going to wait until we got this through ball in a Hall. He's 1-on-1 with the keeper, takes a horrendous touch, a gigantic touch straight to the shearer. And yeah, there's pretty much, what can I do about that? Again, passing it through me, we get something on it, and yet again, you know how I was talking about my ball slowing along the turf? Well, that was even slower, and we just got something on it. But unfortunately, we didn't keep a clean sheet there, but we still got a win, and we still got 2 goals, which is great. But looking at the player ratings again, Sombalonga with a great little bit of form at the moment, 9.8, massive. That's a huge score. I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anyone get 10. Put it in the comment section. Can anyone get 10? I've never seen any player anywhere on YouTube, my own, anywhere get 10, but still. And in that previous game as well against Rotherham, Eastwood again got 9.1. So Eastwood's doing really well so far. Ryan Hall's doing very well so far. A couple of other players. Sombalonga hasn't played too many games, but yet again, still putting in good performances. And Hall doing, great bit of dribbling. This kid just goes around his man, has a crack, And yeah, it was a bit of a half-assed attempt, or not really half-assed, but it just wasn't well taken. And it was not only was it sort of not on target, but yeah, Kumachero into Eastwood. Eastwood trying to break through that line of defense. He does. He has a fake shot back. He trips up the man who was marking him and just, whoa! Oh, shit. We're going to get a replay on this. Have a look at the top left-hand corner and have a look at where the ball goes. I don't think there's a single bit of netting any closer to the corner. Look at the apex on that. That's a fantastic finish. And fuck that, that's a goal of the season contender. I know he was like one-on-one, and the keeper does not even move, and he really didn't do anything that special, or the build-up play wasn't that special. But the finish is unbelievable, and that's the best finish I've seen for the year. You can't, who can stop that? Casillas can't stop that. Neuer can't stop. No one can fucking stop that, honestly, unless they were already there in that position, which is fucking terrible marking if you're a goalkeeper. But still, that was ridiculous. It was fantastic. Kumachero putting on the pressure that time. And yeah, I forgot to mention that this is a J-Paint trophy. So again, another cup game. I want to go as far as possible but yet again, I'm not all too concerned about the JPT. I again want to really concentrate on it, particularly the FA Cup when it's in at the moment. And because I am currently in 2 cup games, we get very close to nearly getting a deflection goal there. But still, because I'm in 2 cups at the moment, the Capital One Cup and the J-Paint trophy, I really want to concentrate on the Capital One Cup way more than the J-Paint. But believe that was, I nearly said Kumachero, but Eastwood the one that is able to follow in and get a goal off the rebound. So an empty net. We did quite well there. Sombalonga, there's a man wide, and it is Claire Hesse. He's pushed all the way up. He's quite an attacking right back, I've actually found, by the way. And he has a shot, but unfortunately it is blocked. We're still passing around to Sombalonga yet again. We're still passing around. Benyon with a volley this time, still saved. It looks like we're never going to get a third at this rate. But hey, Azugwe wins a header, goes back to a Sombalonga, back into the corridor. Benyon having a crack, just going wide. And I believe, ladies and gentlemen, that is time. Yes, it is. We ended up winning a J-Paint trophy game 2-0 as well, which is pretty good. Eastwood now putting in the man of the match performance. And guys, I think I will end it here. So thank you once again for watching episode 6 of my Southend United Road to Glory career mode. We're getting to January quickly. I want to get to the transfer window nice and fast. But again, we ended up getting something back for Christian from Bolivia. Christian Vargas, I believe a player we were looking at in the September, a free agent, apparently got injured, so it does not concern me anymore. I'm not going to pick him up. But still, moving on, guys. We're continuing on with this series. We're in October at the moment. We're getting very close to January, guys. I'm your Game of the Masterbucks. If this video gets 350 likes, I'll upload episode 7. And thanks for watching, guys. I'm your Game of the Masterbucks. Like, subscribe, follow me on Twitter. Catch you later.